You are sitting in the dark, staring at a glowing screen. You feel a pull towards something internal, a sacred fire that feels entirely distinct from your physical body. This sensation exists because you are the subject of a silent competition. Unseen sponsors work to help you master your inner light, while hidden tempters use specific desires to drain your focus and exhaust your potential. To counter this, you have an internal guide, a Crystic conscience, that stays dormant until it is activated by specific protocols. Learning to invest your sacred fire, rather than wasting it on distractions, allows you to stand against the forces trying to hijack your future. In the higher realms, the Creator has grown weary of this struggle. The Father views human free will and the constant rebellion it breeds as a failed experiment. He is ready to clear the board and start over. This diagram illustrates the proposed replacement: lab-grown, genderless humans. These prototypes mature in days, lacking the biological drives that cause conflict. Notice the cloud sync symbol. These models rely on cloud-based implants, not long-term memory. This allows leaders to instantly erase or rewrite any dissenting mind. The Savior has stepped in to pause this reset. He argues that the old methods, carrying crosses or writing massive books, are useless in a world where people scroll through screens and ignore dusty pages. He has secured a final window of time. Humanity's survival now depends on whether he can execute a rescue mission that works within the constraints of the digital age. As the mission begins, the Cosmic Council offers various strategies to bypass human resistance. Lord Blue suggests a show of overwhelming power, appearing as a 100-foot-tall super being. The idea is that sheer physical scale would terrify the world into submission and prevent any attempt at interference. Lord Yellow proposes a different shortcut, cloning the Savior's consciousness into 1,000,000 teenagers simultaneously to seize control of the planet's direction in a single week. The Savior refuses. He points out that his own mind already outgrows this solar system, and forcing that magnitude into a body or many bodies against their will violates the law of free will. For the mission to succeed, the change must be voluntary. He cannot wear a soul like a costume. The soul itself must choose to rise to a higher frequency. Instead of a physical invasion, the Savior adopts a stealth strategy. He will act as an overconscience, fragmenting his mind to whisper guidance to many different souls at the same time. He focuses on teenagers because their identities are still in flux. They are searching for a philosophy that offers more than the survival and status they see on their screens. He works through small, private groups, where these apprentices learn the mechanics of the soul, understanding what they are becoming and how to master their divine core. This diagram shows their training goal: directing holy fire into an outer soul suit. This creates a protective boundary. When tempters attempt to drain their potential with twisted desires, these influences bounce off harmlessly, leaving the apprentice aligned with cosmic law. This approach transforms isolated students into a coordinated network of individuals capable of defending their own light and fighting the darkness from the inside out. This isn't just about one world. Because the Savior's consciousness spans the solar system, he sees Earth as part of a larger interplanetary network. The movement he is building is designed to overthrow tempters across the entire cosmic web. To graduate from this physical stage of existence, each person must weave together cosmic wisdom and divine virtues to build a retreat, a permanent body, in the world that follows this one. The Council is now increasing the pressure. They are releasing a series of physical catastrophes on Earth, intended to wake those who refuse to use their intuition or listen to their inner guide. Those who continue to ignore these signals risk losing their physical forms entirely when the impending cosmic reset arrives. The Savior is looking for an initial group of 14,400 students to undergo this training. He has calculated that once this specific number is reached, their combined frequency will be enough to shift 1% of the planet. As these apprentices develop clean motives, they become a threat to the status quo. Those who have sided with the tempters will sense that these students no longer fit into their twisted lifestyles. slowing down, direct address. This brings the entire plan back to you. You are staring at this screen, feeling that unnamed presence, waiting for you to recognize your own potential. This message is the very whisper the Savior promised, the first nudge toward discovering your divine core. The cosmic clock is ticking, and the guide inside you is finally awake. You now have to choose: continue scrolling in the dark, or start the work of shaping your soul in the likeness of the Creator.